Hi, welcome back to Poltergeist Board Games. Today I'll be doing a review of Through Hell and Back by Gudkarma Games and designed by Steven Radzikowski. But first, a word from our sponsors, Three Arrows Games. Go there to get your gaming needs, whether it be card sleeves, new board games. They have the latest board game titles. They have an online store, which I'll put a link in the description. And right now they're offering 10% off of $50 spent with the code GHOST, which I will put in the video. And they offer also game night meetups, usually like Mondays and Wednesdays. And they have their local tournaments for Lorcana, casual play for Magic the Gathering, and tournaments for Star Wars Unlimited. So once again, Three Arrows Games in Carson City, Nevada. If you're in the area, stop by and say hi to the nice family that runs it. They are great people. Ryan and Emily will take care of all your needs. Thanks for your support. Second sponsor is Meeple Peak. Go there for your tokens trays. You can get token trays printed. They are 3 for $20. They come in different colors and different patterns. So don't forget, you can go to Meeple Peak Etsy store, which I'll drop the link in the description, and you can get token trays. Also, there is Meeple Peak Con, which will be happening in the end of March, and I will drop a link in the description for that as well. So thank you guys for your support. And now on to the game review for Through Hell and Back. This is a dice management game and a card-driven game. So you have this bomber board here that has a B-24 on it, and you get to pick your bomber group from different cards, different. This is 565th Bomber Squadron. So there's different ones that you can select. And these are all done by Steven himself, the art. So those are really cool. And then they also, here's the back. And then you have your mission deck. So this is like the mission that tells you how many crew action points you get. These are the cards that you're going to be adding to your basic mission deck. Your bomb load, and then where your target is. This is your main target here. And then these are the ones in white are other targets. So these are the die that you have to roll to hit. If you only get one of two, that's 50%. You know, if you get one of four, that's 25%, obviously. So things like that. If you don't, like if there are things you don't destroy, this one doesn't have it, but like flak, if you don't destroy flak all the way, it can come back in the next mission and add more flak to your game. But these are all really nicely done, these mission cards. And there are, I believe, 26 missions. Yeah, it looks like 26 missions. And then he has a bunch of expansions out there. There's plain expansions and there's extra missions. So it's a really well done game. The dice management is easy to follow. So you have the white dice are regular ammo. These are regular ammo, and when they're used, they have to reload. So you have to kind of weigh your options on when, who should fire, so that you don't have your plane just sitting there with no one firing at incoming planes. The blue is a tracer die and will allow the die movement to be moved up one or down one. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to fill these spots here. So if you get a 6, this plane will go down. You have to get these 3 in order to get the whole plane down, or a critical 6 would knock it out of the sky. So if you rolled, say you rolled a 2, but you had a blue roll, that would be able to move a die up to 3. So you could put a marker there. That would be a hit. And then there's a bunch of other, so he's got 109s and 190s, and these are all done by him as well. So there's different ones. There's a 110. Let's see if I can find, there's a 109. So these are all well done too. And the expansions have more aircraft as well. Here's P-47. They're all P-47s in this edition, but different paint schemes. So, very nice artwork. I really like it a lot. Let's see what else you have. This is your crew. So you have your bombardier, flight engineer, navigator, pilot, co-pilot, radio operator, left waist gunner, ball turret, right waist gunner, and tail gunner. And they have arcs of fire that they're allowed to fire in. And they have some abilities. You use these cubes to mark their health. So this is like a light wound, and then you can get a medium wound. And then when you get a black one, the next hit on them would be a KIA. And then you can also put a cube on here marking their status. Let's see what else we have here. We have our crew action points. These are actions that you can buy with the points here, and you can play these during the mission. So like you have some navigation, intel, spotting, radio, repair, things like that. Then your basic mission deck is going to have, it's going to have flak that you're going to have to face, incidents that'll come up that you'll have to overcome. That you get these nice clear skies, which, those are good to see. Enemy aircraft, so clear skies, bonus ability, incident, electrical failure, disable radio for 1 turn. Then you come into the enemy controlled area. The escorts have to return to base. Enemy aircraft, flak. So that's what that looks like. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, when you get engine hits, you have this deck. So you can have like no issues found. You can have oil pressure leak, the engine knocked out, and then you're going to track your status over here for the engine. You have your weather deck, and you have your weather. When you take off, you have your weather at the target. And that's about it. You have an out of formation card. If you get knocked out of formation, you put that on your status. If you have to abort, you can play this abort card. And that gives you instructions on what to do here. But it's a good system. It works really well. It was a lot of fun to play. And I think the dice management system is a really good mechanic. Being able to decide which of your crew you want to choose to fire this turn, and not have a lull in firing, so to speak, because these bandits will keep coming around, and you want to keep the pressure on them. So knowing when to have certain people reload is key. Also managing your abilities with your cards, making sure you use those correctly in timely situations, and basically trying to achieve your objective here with your target and get home safely. So it's like I said, it's a great game, a lot of fun, a lot of different mechanics, great artwork. So I would give this game a 4 out of 5 and highly recommend it, as well as the expansions. The expansion board is a B17 with silver paint scheme. It's really nice. I advise you to check it out. You can get it on Game Crafter, and I'll drop the link in the description for his expansions and also this main game. Also, I believe you can get it on Wargame Vault for print and play, so I will drop the link for that as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this game review, and I will talk to you later.